Now, before I even read this, people, do you understand now the agendas that are being pushed? Since we're highlighting, since we highlighting heinous acts, yeah, I'll start doing this. I streamed the last 3-4 days. Let's highlight heinous acts for real. Clip at, get ready, man. Get ready. Here's the clip right here. Let's highlight heinous acts for real. Over the past 2 weeks, I've heard all kind of far right rhetoric where guys are talking about immigrants, second gen, third gen, which is what we fit into, a lot of us, and complaining, upset, saying how these people are dangerous. I believe one of the quotes was releasing a wolf amongst sheep, not safe. That Carl Frutch brother said his children ain't safe. They're gonna move to Dubai. All kind of rhetoric. Why are the far right not speaking about this? Don't worry, man. We'll highlight this. Teacher guilty of sexually abusing and murdering adopted baby. All right, let's hear this, man. A teacher has been found guilty of sexually abusing and murdering the 13-month-old baby boy he adopted with his partner. Preston Davy died July 2023 at the hands of Jamie Varley, 37, who took a year off work to adopt him. Varley from Blackpool told police Preston had accidentally drowned in a bath, but a post-mortem examination discovered the child had suffered 40 injuries. His partner, John McGowan, 32, has been found guilty of sexual assault, child cruelty, and allowing the death of a child. The pair will be sentenced on Thursday. Now we're going to read one more paragraph before the commentary starts. Now, warning, this article contains distressing information, but we're only going to do one more paragraph. Preston was adopted by Varley and McGowan, a financial sales manager, in April 2023. And in the next 4 months, he suffered sexual abuse and ill treatment. The trial at Preston Court heard. Preston was born in June 2022 and taken into care by Oldham Council. Preston's mother, Sarah, now 42, had been jailed at the age of 14 for the murder of a frail pensioner in 1998 and been in and out of prison since then. Now, people, listen to this. This woman killed a frail pensioner. How is she even out of prison? Talk about a domino effect, innit? Talk about a domino effect, people. In court, his mother and grandmother sobbed throughout as the 29 verdicts were returned. Preston was placed with foster parents at 5 days old, remaining with them for the first 10 months of his life. Varley and McGowan were approved for adoption, and Preston began living at their home in Blackpool in April 2023, when he was 9 months old. But in just under 4 months, he was in their care. He was routinely ill-treated, sexually abused, and physically assaulted, suffering 40 traumatic injuries. He also had indecent images and videos taken of him. All right, folks. So in the past few weeks, we've heard all kind of far-right rhetoric pushing the promotion that foreigners are the problem. Now, where are those same far-right people about this? Where's the outrage about this gay couple who abused this little boy over a length of time, over 40 injuries, over a length of time? White on white crime? White on white crime? You haven't heard nothing about this? No, I'm not saying that the media ain't covered it. They have covered it. So these are the facts. It has been covered. However, there has been no uproar. There has been no calls for cold rage. there has been no protest. None of that. This is completely just gone, come and gone. No outrage, no cold rage, none of that. Everyone's just getting on with their day. It's just a normal story. You know why? Because it doesn't fit the agenda. It don't fit the agenda. Now, if you look at one of the individuals, you can see that one of the individuals is an Englishman with an English name. The second individual has a double barrel name, McGowan Fazkelele or something like that. A foreign name. It looks like a Polish name, to be honest with you. Why not push this narrative now? They're not pushing this narrative because it doesn't fit the agenda. That's why. It don't fit the agenda. There's a foreigner who's involved in this case. There's an immigrant who's involved in this case. But guess what? It doesn't fit the agenda. So you're not hearing about this. They're not pushing this. They're not promoting this. Then there's no calls for cold rage. What you're seeing happening right now in the UK is the media, the government, and the far-right people are all working together to try and change the narrative that white people are being discriminated against, which that's not true. That's not true. The statistics show that's not true. People are saying that so they can justify the foolishness that they are doing. This is a case here to be upset about. This is a case right here to be angry about. But you're not hearing nothing. You're not hearing no calls for any kind of protests or none of that. There's a reason for that. There's a reason you're not hearing no calls for protests, because it don't fit the agenda. And that's it. And as long as we all see that there's an agenda, then it's all good. But some people need that agenda. Some people want that agenda. But I'm here to tell you that it's an agenda. There's nothing real about this. These men tortured a baby. Where's the outrage? None. Where's Tommy Robinson? Where's Farage? This is what I'm saying. They use things to create hate. All these things are used to create hate and to spread violence. And that violence is spread amongst the weak. I'm going to keep it real. It's spread amongst the weak, man. The weak. These men are just looking for stories so they're able to act up. That's it. This story right here is a story to act up, but they're not going to act up about this, people. They're not going to act up about this. No chance. No chance. All right, let's go into this Tyson Fury thing, man. Let's go into this Tyson Fury thing. A lot of man's capped for this brother still. Let's go.
It's gonna be there. You may recognize that face. We are absolutely thrilled to be joined here on the South Lawn of the White House by one of the most decorated champions in boxing history, former two-time Ring Magazine heavyweight champion Tyson Fury.
Boy, oh boy, am I happy to be here for this historic event.
All right, that's the hat. Let's have a look.
At the White House on Donald Trump's birthday. What an event.
All right, the hat says, let's put the camera on. Let's put the camera on, yeah? The hat says Donald Trump for British Prime Minister. And I believe he had a saying, make Britain great again. He had that saying. Now, nothing surprises me about this. I don't get why people are surprised. I don't even get why people are upset. These men have always been on code. Fury tried to go against Israel. He tried to go against the LGBT and he got a spanking. He got a spanking. This was in 2015. Fury He made comments about gays. He tried to use his religion to back it up, and they spanked him. That's when he went through the whole rebrand and came back as someone who was mentally ill and depressed and all that kind of stuff.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Please,
Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
Fury rebranded after that because he couldn't openly disrespect those people. Something that I've said on this platform for years. Whether you like or dislike them people, they have power that if someone goes against them, they're taught a lesson very fast. My man was the heavyweight champion, took the belt off Klitschko. But when he went against them, they made sure to break him down. He had to rebrand, put on about 250 pounds, kebab meat, chips, all kind of fizzy pop, beer, alcohol, everything.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Everything, man.
Please, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's how this man was living. Now, you have to understand. Now, I'm going to break this down. I'll break this down. Don't worry, man. I'm here. I'll break this down, man. All them boxing channels, none of you, man, have seen it. All you commentators, none of you, man, have seen it. I've seen it, though, and I'll break it down for you. All right. What are we building up to right now? Not we. What are the boxing world trying to endorse, trying to build up to right now? What has Sheikh Turkey been trying to build up to for a long time? Let me give you the answer. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, which this fight is 10 years too late, folks. But they want this fight. Now, how does this fight sell? How do you get this fight to the biggest possible audience globally? You need a good guy and you need a bad guy. Fury right now understands the hate that's in the UK for foreigners. If you're black, you're a foreigner, fam. I don't give a shit. If you're black, I don't care about them black Tudors. The whole of them got killed, fam. The whole of them got ran off the island. Yeah, I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't care about the Moors who came here, said that they seen animals and lied down and bred them saying animals.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Please.
Yeah, man.
Please, get the fuck out of here,
nothing
man.
about them cats, man. You came here and seen animals and bred them same animals,
Get the fuck out of here, man.
See what I'm trying to say to you?
Please,
And
get
then
the fuck
after
out
that-
of here, man.
Then after that, not only did you breed them, then you lost and they ran you out,
Get the
fam.
fuck out of here, man.
see what I'm saying?
Please,
Then they
get
ran
the
you. I
fuck
ain't
out of
holding
here,
on. I
man.
don't care about none of that. I'm not holding on to none of that stuff. I'm talking about right now. All foreigners, migrants, immigrants are seen as the problem in the country. That's the narrative of the right. They're seen as the problem in the country. So how do you build yourself up to be a hero? How? How'd you do that? You align yourself with the people, like I've been saying for years, it's not just far right people. There's a bag of people that are angry. School teachers, judges, lawyers, solicitors, accountants, financial people. The whole of them was out there at Stockport. That's why I told people, stop labeling everyone far right. There's people out there who are genuinely concerned. Whether the media made them feel that way or whatever, they're genuinely concerned. This thing has grown to a huge thing now. Fury understands that by aligning himself with that group, he becomes what? A hero to them. Make Britain great again. When was Britain great, fam? When? When it was an empire. But what this brother don't understand, Tyson Fury, is that, rude boy, you were seen as nothing as well, fam.
Get the fuck out of here,
Like,
man.
this is what I'm trying to say.
Please, get the fuck out of
This is
here,
what I'm
man.
trying to say. A man has white skin and him thinks he's black. No, fam, you was a gypsy, blood. You were seen as nothing as well, fam. As nothing. So if it went back to them times, matter of fact, you're seen in certain cases lower than black man, fam.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Please.
Bible facts.
Please, get the fuck out of
No
here,
channel's
man.
gonna talk like this. People, I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to watch the stream in full, consider becoming a Patreon or joining our YouTube members. And don't forget to hit the like button, folks, and we'll see you in the next one.